everybody, and welcome to the Dungeon Gamers Collaboration. My name is Jeffrey Russell Wallace, and welcome to episode 13 of Fell Nightmares. Last time the party had finally reached the town of Facelit. They are making their way into the Red Inkwell Inn. If none of this sounds familiar, please go back, check out the previous videos so you're up to date with where we are in the story. Now, please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. It does very much have that barista bar type style on the bottom floor here. Small tables and small sipping cups all over the place. Smell of coffee rather strong, although I'm pretty sure there's a good bit of ale and or something harder that's mixed into that as well.
Are there any animals in there?
I'm just going to make a quick 50-50 here.
It's a whole new era.
Yes, there are cats all over the place.
Multi-class into druid.
Cats all over the place?
Yes, there's cats on the tables, cats kind of in the windowsills.
I just go to a table and start petting a cat.
Skrill a cat person.
Lots of cats. Up at the bar, there is a very bouncy, lively, blonde half-elf, her hair pulled up and back, that is assisting people with their orders. Sees you walk in. Oh, hey! Hi! Let me know if I can help with anything. Did you want that as a double or a triple? Okay, double, yes.
Good morrow! We're actually here to find a place to stay for about a week.
Oh,
I'm not
great!
I'm sitting in a windowsill and I have just like fully picked up a cat.
Okay. Yep, it's just...
Me and my friend... Oh. Well, that one too by the window. And the cat.
Yeah!
I kiss its little head.
Sorry. We got Bring Your Cat In Day. We just kind of mix things up around
so it's just
here.
today, the cat.
Just today, yeah. So if you're not a cat person, you won't stay.
Keep it a secret.
Except for that one. Now it's polymorphed.
I just like the scritches behind my ears, okay? So you're looking for a week. Let's see here. What kind of room? You know, I do have my suite available right now if you're looking for something a little on the fancy side.
I mean, I am always a little on the fancy side.
How many people does it sleep if we could all get one room?
I absolutely am not sharing a room.
Oh!
Immediately.
Different floor, please!
Oh, I mean, it has several individual rooms that connect towards kind of a meeting area, greeting area, place you can enjoy your drinks, hang out together. It has certain lovely little amenities that come with it.
Are the sleeping areas 40 feet away from each other?
Diagonally, I think. Sure. Runs about, would be 5 gold a person per day.
Is there any, special kind of deal that you could give us? You know, seeing as I'm the famous Alphys is in the building.
No offense, I'm so sorry. Should I know you? Are you the famous performer of some type?
Well, yes, I'm the great Alphys. Have you heard of the goddess Canta Concordis?
Every time someone hasn't heard of Elphys, I gain 6 months onto my life.
Yeah, I've heard of Canta Concordis.
Yeah, well, any hit song involving Viva Las Cordes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh,
yeah.
no kidding.
Yep.
I've heard some renditions.
Yeah. Oh, renditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the original?
Sure.
Great. And I jump up on some sort of table or barrel or something like that, and I just start busting out Viva Las Cordes.
All right.
23.
Yes. Future, from here on out, I may ask what your passive is, but if you don't roll, I'm going to assume passive. But
Right.
23, very nice.
Yeah.
The patrons in here are starting to love it. Even the cats, like, start getting a little more active, but, like, everybody's, like, picking up a cat, kind of jamming along. And after you finish out the song, all start cheering and just enjoying music, and you do get about like 6 gold pieces that get like piled up and tossed in your direction. Yeah. And people are like, God damn, Cornus, I'm right. Oh, okay. You're a good performer.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you what. We could work a little something out.
Good.
How would you feel about splitting 50-50 with me on performances? You perform here every day.
Oh.
Mix it up enough to earn some coin, and as long as 50% covers you guys, then we're good. And then I take a little extra if you make more, and it's a win-win.
I mean, I'm into that deal.
I say perform right now while you've got double proficiency and start working up
A bank?
a tab, yeah.
Does it work like that?
Well, even if it didn't, you would still be making money that we could use tomorrow.
True. Alright, yeah. So,
We also don't need the suite. We could take cheaper rooms.
it's true.
You're also ungodly rich.
Yeah. We're
Just
gonna
to
be
point
here.
that out again.
Gonna be here
What's the
at least a week.
cheapest room you got? Can you
Yeah.
put me in the stable out back with the
I can
horses?
set you in the table if you want, but Jesus Christ, you
Listen,
guys.
The beds up there are too
How many rooms
soft.
are in the suite?
It has 6 rooms that run separate from each other down a hall, and then one sort of larger sitting area that has different couches, beds, kind of lounging area that comes with it. Comes with its
Does that
own
mean
library.
And how much would it be if just one person wanted the suite?
If one person wanted it, I would just charge you the 5 gold.
I put down 5 gold and say, I'll take the suite. You guys can sleep where you want.
Okay.
I argue over it, or we can all sleep in the suite.
5 gold per, as long as I'm making my coin.
I mean, you do you. I just worked out a whole deal to get us the suite, but
Yeah,
can have
no,
it.
let's...
Well, no, I mean, if that's what we're doing, then let's do that. But I wasn't here.
Well, no, I was just saying that it doesn't need to be the suite, because making that much gold a day is going to be difficult.
well, we can
house
always
and half
just
the
pay
gold.
it. Yeah.
I know. Oh my god, you guys!
We just made
Also
5,000
filthy
gold
rich!
each. We
It's a
could stay
great
here.
deal.
No.
Jesus!
Well, I'm not going to buy a gold encrusted flask to keep my juice in.
No, but I'm going
The
to stay in a
monkey's
nice
got
hotel.
it.
Right. Do you have any other, maybe not suites, but just, larger rooms?
Sure, yeah. Something more moderate here. Let me put my prices
Maybe not so
back
much
up.
moderate, but like solo?
Solo
We all have our
high-ends?
own rooms.
Yeah, we'll have our own little rooms.
There's 6 bedrooms.
You can close the door
and a
and-
seating area.
Well, I
Have
figured
sex with
if-
whoever you want.
If I didn't want to bug you guys with your senses.
Oh, we'll just make sure you're in this one and I'm over in this one. So we're far away.
Okay.
8 silver pieces if you're looking for something that's
Dibs on
simply
the
high
room next to
scale.
book.
It's an option.
Well, it sounds like we're taking the suite, and I'll perform here, but I'll also just maybe pay the bill too.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You seem good enough by what I've seen, though, that you'll make plenty of coin. A couple of performances a day shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
So, you'll find upstairs and waiting for you some of our famous red ink wine. Look, I didn't name it, okay? It's not my establishment. But it is better than it sounds. Promise you that.
Who did establish this place?
That
Is the owner around?
I can ask if he's here, if you'd like to meet him.
That would be great.
Sure. Yeah, give me a second.
While she goes and looks, I'm gonna start performing another song.
Okay.
Little conversation, a little more action.
Nice.
There.
Nice.
do not manage to wrangle a third cat.
Ah, yes.
27.
Cat herding. With only 2 hands, the third is always tricky.
Because then you either gotta like put one down.
She leaves for a few minutes and comes back with a small, maybe halfling-sized, orange, frog-like humanoid.
Oh my god.
Yes! And he makes his way over. He has these kind of blue spots that run across his back and his head, big bulbous eyes. He makes his way over, and she is carrying this tray of glasses and says, "Here, you'll need these." And takes one and drinks it herself. Please.
Down it immediately.
I'm blind. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, she'll
I'm petting
kind
cats,
of reach
so I'm
out
not
and
even over there.
tap the glass on you. If you would drink this kindly. It's needed. Hard to explain.
I'm performing. So.
Okay.
How does it taste?
It is.
They'll give you a silly straw.
It's grung spits.
Silly straw into the grunkies.
It's kind of viscous, thick. There's not a whole lot of flavor, but really no flavor. It's just not a pleasant texture that goes with it.
That was an ale.
And it gives you, she takes it back for you. It does give kind of this sick feeling for a moment as you're like, whoa, that's not what my body wants. And then you hear,
Liam didn't make us do this.
No one has to lick them.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
And then we tripped so hard that we thought we were sober, but we were still tripping.
Yeah.
love it.
Yep.
Hi. Hi there.
Hello.
How are you
Little
guys?
one.
I'm Bill Grin, owner of the establishment here. You wanted to meet me?
I did.
I'm
I
just
did
playing.
indeed.
What did I just drink?
You drank a concoction in which you may now understand me.
Is this permanent? Please tell me this is a permanent concoction. I can understand you forever now, right?
No, unfortunately. You will need in a few hours. It'll wear off, maybe less, and you'll have to drink it again.
I'll need a refill. All right.
So,
Well,
How close is the bathhouse?
Third cat.
we do have a hot room in the building.
I'm sure you do. You slimy little boy.
Please don't offend the man.
are you flirting right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out.
I love grung so much.
Interesting.
Can I
Wrath is
use
really
my
into
14
grung.
passive insight to see if Wrath is flirting with the grung right now?
Deception, persuasion, whatever you feel is appropriate here. Or neither if you're not flirting.
I was just like, I'm not really flirting with it.
That's just what I'm trying to
this
figure
thing-
out.
This thing is just really cool.
Like, at the slimy boy comment, I would turn my head, I think.
You slimy
Does he
boy,
notice
you.
me playing? I mean, I did get a 27.
Oh yeah. I mean, first thing, like when he comes down, he definitely notices you playing. Good entertainment tonight. That's Elphys I told you about. Oh yes, that's the one who's going to be playing for us.
Here
Earn
you
some coin, that sort of thing.
Impropriety was
Yeah.
afoot.
Good.
For
Okay.
shame, Wrath, for shame.
Just making sure everything's checking boxes.
I imagine that I just see you guys standing around the counter and I hear like, whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah, you just hear deep like rivets and gurgles and terrifying noises if you were in the dark.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We've been staying with Elphys, we're used to it.
Yeah, can you do silence yet?
I mean, theoretically I could, but I don't know those well.
Should have gotten that one from Kind.
So there's steam rooms and hot baths and showers here, but if you'd like to go anywhere else, you can. If you're renting out the suite, a lot of these amenities are free.
Great, we are.
You're not
So-
over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, right.
We are indeed.
So, depending on how long you've been performing before he comes down, which
It's
will
true.
take a bit for him to return, so you'll probably be finishing up the end of the song here.
But is Elphys gonna just do one song, or is he gonna do a whole set?
I mean, at this point, if I'm that well liked here, I will probably do a full set.
That's up to you. You do see a small orange humanoid-esque frog that made his way down the stairs, so... He does also have this sort of like nice attire. He's got like a vest and a coat and the whole 9 yards. He's got glasses kind of tucked into like these tiny glasses. Long, no, I mean they're like
I got really excited for a second there.
long rim that come across to these like big glasses that are like kind of coming out from the inside of his coat because they're like tucked into an internal
Long nose
pocket.
piece.
Perfect.
So, no, we're happy to have you. Happy you're buying out the suite. It's nice. It's been a while since someone's been up there, so it's good. Needs to get some use. If any of you are writers or artists, I recommend drinking a little wine and going to work. It's not only good for you, but good for the mind. So.
Is everyone sort of dressed in this similar, like, nice... Like, are we looking kind of shabby compared to everybody else?
Walking into the train like,
Semi-steampunk renaissance?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's kind of the vibe. So yes, you guys would be, maybe except for Elvis, a little more on the rundown side in comparison.
I look
but-
great.
You know, boat cloak and...
You're not even wearing shoes.
No, that's why I'm like, to my, like...
He's just walking barefoot with
And he'll,
Barefoot blind guy with a stick. Everyone who sees us is probably like, why are you so mean to that blind guy? Look at him, he looks like a hobo. Doesn't he have any nice clothes?
leave the homeless guy alone. What are you doing? Bill
Did I
Graham,
just hear them making fun of that homeless guy for not being able to see?
The homelessness and the blindness are completely unrelated. I was just gonna say.
Well, I do think that you don't wear shoes in order to be able to see, right?
Yeah. See better.
Correlation.
What?
Part of your homeless look is your no shoes.
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not the reason that I'm home. I actually am homeless. But it's not.
See,
It's
I
nothing to do
that.
with this.
I mean,
yeah.
I've got plenty of money. I just
we're adventurers in a D&D
Choose
campaign.
not
We're all
to.
kind of homeless.
who learned of the tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Uh,
I am very far from my home, yes.
Bill Graham will look up at the blonde hound. Sindra, I believe that he asked for a bottle. Would you be so kind? And she looks
What's
down.
her name?
Sindra. Oh yes, of course, Bill Graham. Excuse me. And she'll make her way over, grabbing this vibrant, obnoxious red bottle. That has the paper wrap around it. That's that calligraphist's just over the top red ink on the bottle that runs across it. And she will bring it over with a side of the gooey clear liquid as well. And as she hands you the bottle, says, "If you'd like to speak with Bill Graham, he's the owner here. Even if it's later, just drink this now."
He gets a chaser.
Drink it. Gotta choke it down a little bit.
Oh, like it's the worst.
Top
thing
the
you
bottle of
can
wine. Start drinking it.
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh, D100?
Yes, please.
No.
Door's like, juice.
82.
Okay. You have a +2 to all performance checks.
Whoa!
Damn. What, you got a plus 15 currently?
Yeah, so I have to roll now because my passive is the same as my plus. So.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
She looks at you after you take the drink and says, "You can understand me?
I can understand you great.
Perfect. Then you can speak Grung now."
Am I like only speaking Grung?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are we speaking it or are we just hearing it?
No, we're speaking it.
Good question.
Because I'm
Excuse
hearing all
me,
the-
guys. Why are you making those noises?
Yeah.
The whole bar just erupts into grung.
You're just surrounded by like these eldritch horror sounds.
Maybe I should not have drank the
I do love me tender, but it's rivets.
She makes her way back, just for fun from a meta standpoint. When you speak to a grung, you will speak in grung. However, if speaking to each other, you will speak in common.
Okay.
Great.
Terrifying.
What if we want to speak in grung to each other?
You cannot.
What if I have a picture of a grung and I hold it next to?
So the grung doesn't understand common then either. Okay.
Oh.
Most grung wouldn't. He may have some training in it, but he can't speak it.
He's got frog mouth.
Same as the reverse with Syndra. Syndra is learning how to speak it,
I
although,
mean, it would be less the mouth and more the lack of a trachea, I think.
you know, it's super rough because she cannot produce a lot of the noises, so it's very basic.
Yeah,
Basic
yeah.
grung. Is there anything I can direct you to in town? Be sort of a helpful guide while you're here? Syndra says you're going to be here for about a week.
At least.
For the
yeah.
festival.
So, yes, Festival of Knowledge. Oh, it's a very fun time. It's a little nerdy for some of us. Can't deny it, but it is... You've never been, I take it?
No.
Never.
Ooh, okay. I mean, you can if you want to ask around, but frankly, I would say don't spoil it. Just come to the event for the first time and experience it yourself. It's truly amazing. You'll come back every year after, I promise.
Could you direct me to the, and I would ask for the library that was recommended to me earlier.
Oh, yes.
I remember.
Malric?
Maltark.
Maltark.
Yes,
I
Maltark.
wrote it down.
If you head back towards the fountain, and then... Man, I didn't even...
You don't have to give me real directions, Jeffrey. It's not a real place. I'm not actually going to be walking there.
I do, Schwaz. It's real up here, okay?
You can just say,
building
he gives
a
you
city."
directions
Nope.
to the library.
The whole town is built in my head.
Great.
I had to take a minute just to decide if north was facing north from the fountain or not, alright? That's all. So the fountain is facing south, or at least the base of the fountain is facing south. So, head back to the fountain, go south, be on your right.
And us like a clothier, please.
Yes, so, hang on. No, sorry.
No, please, where is it? Tell me. I want exact directions, street names.
Okay, you're not getting street names. But,
In 386 feet, take a right to...
hang on, let me just...
40
Onto-
paces, then
pulls-
we'll go down an alleyway.
Pulls out a rock. I'd like you to meet my friend GPS.
Listen, if you don't think this is just a magic rock,
That's all it is.
That's really what it is, guys. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Breath of the Wild's not far off. If you head out to the left, there's, what is it, the Twine of Knowledge, I think is what it's called. I don't know, something clever like that. Go down, maybe about 3 blocks. Yeah, on your left.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I will protect this man with my life.
While
I'd
I'm
be a
still-
man.
I finish the song and I wave over Syndra again.
She makes her way across.
And then I ask her when she gets off shift.
Isidore is nodding off in the window, much like a cat.
Lunchtime? What time is it?
Let's see. You guys are, right about that time, just a little before noon at this
Getting the
point.
lunch rush. Alright.
Yeah.
Afternoon
Yeah.
delight.
So she's definitely like, half pouring someone coffee and makes her way over.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to, interrupt her that crazy.
No. You get the sense there's, an immediate VIP vibe that
Right.
you've gotten since you've rented out the top suite, so.
Dope.
Yeah. Makes your way over. Oh, when do I don't get off work till much later in the evening, really. So, why?
So maybe after my evening performance, you could accompany me to a bottle of wine.
Sure. Give me the persuasion here.
25 minutes ago, she was like, "I've never heard of you."
Yeah.
Now she's like, maybe.
15.
Okay.
Pile of
Yeah,
cats.
that would be fine. Sure. Can I bring my boyfriend, or would that be weird?
Could be great.
Could be great.
Great. I'll bring him.
Great. Yeah. Sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. See you later.
She'll head back behind.
It's okay, we're in a knowledge town. I can find someone to teach me
Finish
the silent
making
stuff.
coffee.
Boyfriend's gonna be a huge man.
We're hoping
Perfect.
so.
The first thing I'm going to do is push my bed to the furthest corner.
Yeah.
No, the first thing I'm going to do is push your bed to the furthest
This
corner in
corner.
one direction, and then in mine to the other.
I mean, I love that you think where the bed is placed matters, but
It does for me.
sure.
I think the implication is
It's not all taken
not only
place
going to do it
there.
on the bed. Just stay out of the common room.
Presumably that's where it's going to start and where it's going to end up.
Well, it is Elvis.
The roof directly above your bed. What's going on up there?
Well, yeah, Cinder's room is on the floor above
I went to
us.
the roof.
Yeah. Cinderella and her boyfriend live in the attic.
Oh man.
Yeah. After reading the grung, I think I am ready to see the suite.
Okay.
Would I have made any additional money from those performances?
Well, with that, let's see.
Paid for the whole week already.
I mean,
Yeah, you'll have 13 silver pieces. Right on that as well.
okay.
Bill Gren will excuse himself. Some duties to finish up, but if you need anything, just let Sindra know. She'll reach out and find me. And he'll make his way back behind the bar into a side room. Heading upstairs, you make your way up several flights to the top, and reaching it, there is a red carpeting that leads down the hallway.
Now this is the life.
Each of the rooms is a good 20-foot diameter. There's a very artistic central rug in it, bed off to the side, arcane rune facilities that function for showering, hand washing, etc. The common area is a pink lit room with bookshelves just wrapping the entire edging of it. There are inkwells with quills in them. Yes, the ink is red. And kind of in these square box-like, well, no, they would just be square boxes. If you lift the lid off, there's a rune on the inside as cold air runs out, and there are some red ink wines.
Chilled.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I'm not there.
Okay. Yeah, you're sleeping by the window.
Listen, I assume it's like a bay window kind of thing.
Oh, absolutely.
So I just lifted the cat and climbed up into it and now I'm like leaning like half against the window with like at least one cat on my chest and just snoring.
Perfect.
A
Absolutely.
cat nap.
Exactly, just having a cat nap.
So that is the
I'm gonna waste a learn spell learning cat nap when I get to that level.
Perfect.
It's a good spell.
Yeah, it is.
I would probably pop that wine, that cold wine,
Okay.
just because I'm curious if it's better cold.
It's much better cold.
Oh,
There's a new dynamic of flavor to it. This woodiness starts to come out that wasn't there before. And just that slight sweet wine that comes after, but very oaky.
oh.
I'd have a glass.
I rolled a dice to see if I was drooling on the window. I'm not drooling on the window.
Syndra will actually poke you awake at one point and just...
Oh, hello.
I think your friends went up to the room. If I just noticed you napping over here.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I tend to nap a lot. Is this your cat?
No.
Oh. Okay.
That's not a cat.
I'll see you here then. I kiss it on its little head again, and then I'll be like, where did they go?
She'll lead you to the stairwell, just all the way up, and door at the end of the hall. You can't miss it. Big red door.
Thank you. Like, just stick my hair back.
Yeah, this is much better cold. You can really taste the wood. But
You'd know.
correct. Come on, that was a setup.
And yes, as you guys are all enjoying this wine, there's definitely that artistic flair that kind of fires up inside, and you're like, I feel just that edge to my art. Like, I could be a little more, I could write a poem, I could sing a song, I'd just be a little bit better.
Hey guys, do you want to start a band?
Oh, is that wine?
Have some.
Take a breath.
Oh, for sure Isadora will drink some.
It's really good cold.
I'm covered in fucking cat hair.
I'm gonna paint a picture of a grun to keep in my little wallet.
Thorian's just waiting. Every time you put the bottle down, he's like,
No.
give me a performance check,
Fuck yes.
and
I'm doing a
roll,
painting of a
add a
drone.
+2
I
to
am.
it.
Nah, it's not great at all. Performance, you think?
Mhm.
Yeah, check that.
There are all sorts of art supplies in here, by the way. Okay.
With the +2.
Searching through different boxes and stuff.
Crude
It's
child's drawing.
Yes, exactly.
So
It's like a stick figure frog.
kind
How
of
does that
just
even
an
work?
orange blob.
Yeah.
Couple blue spots on
abstract.
it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Run.
I love it.
Thor doesn't do much better.
You're both like showing each other. Ah. Just like the ones back home.
So, for sake of ease, I will say you do have 10 days to fill. How you choose to spend those can be how the fuck you want with your character, so we don't have to role play out every single day here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's some research to be done, some clothes shopping maybe, unless that was a running joke.
No, that was true. That was so
Okay.
I'd like to get something that doesn't look like I've been on a pirate ship for the last, I don't know. We just got out of a war. I'm sure we could all use some.
Yeah.
20 some years of your life.
Yeah, you also lived in the
It
woods
wasn't
for
a
really
pirate
long
ship.
time.
It was
I know.
a fishing boat. Thank you.
I kid. You're right.
Look, I would have known if they were doing anything illicit. Trust me.
Also, your proficiency wears off after about 8 hours. So,
From the fountain?
yes.
I'd probably want to get to the library before that wore off.
Okay. Yeah, random charts, yes.
And I guess I'm not so much interested in, like, I'm not looking for anything like, oh, I must know the history of this town, as much as, like, Drake never mentioned any of this. Like, what's going on?
I assume you want to know more about Drake's contributions
Yeah.
than you do the town itself.
Exactly.
If Book is going to the library, I would also like to go to the library, but that's just because I want to go to the library.
Okay.
I can't perform my library.
I perform very well in libraries.
Drag Queen Story Hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Light, I'm going to the library.
Just kidding.
Maybe not this specific library, but I'm sure there's a library where you could go and do a little show.
Make a little extra scratch to pay for that room.
Flirt with a few librarians.
Yeah. Well, sounds right.
Speaking of librarians,
Uh-oh.
you were greeted at the front by a elven woman. She has long golden hair that runs midway down her back. Her eyes are a bright and vibrant yellow, kind of orange mix that are occurring. And her veins... yeah. For everyone else's sake. Yeah. Her veins are this deep and vibrant green. Oh, hello. Pleasure. How can I assist today?
You were looking for something?
Information on the founder of the city, please.
Oh, of course. She'll look down and your feet will suddenly feel much cleaner than they were. She kind of, after cleaning up your feet, looks for a moment and then she will look towards a wall off to the side and there's just this multi-layered cubby full of different kinds of slippers. And two of them will slip out and slide across the floor in front of you. If you'd be so kind.
Oh yes, the proprietor, or the person who welcomed us to the town mentioned this.
Make a show of, like, supporting myself on Isidore while I feel for the slippers with my feet and put them on.
Will you be entering the library as well?
Oh yes.
Of course. And your shoes will be clean, and then a pair of slippers brought down for you as well.
Oh, for sure.
Do you guys
Are they the
have,
kind of like
a-
little booties that you just put on over your shoes, or do I have to take my boots
No,
off?
you take your boots off.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. And there are, let's do 8. There's 7 other pairs of shoes that are kind of tucked up against the front here.
Gotcha.
Do you guys have like a storytelling area? One where maybe a person could perform?
We could pick any one of our seating areas to really read to someone. We don't have a stage per se.
But like it's not frowned upon. It would be okay to
Oh,
share my expertise.
sure.
Stories.
However you want to share knowledge, as long as it doesn't disrupt others.
I give her my boots.
Okay. Clean them as they're in front of her and put them down next to the rest. A pair of appropriately size slippers will slip down as well.
Oh, I'm still sitting on a bench unlacing my boots.
Arath, are you in on this as well?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I am reluctant to take off my boots, though.
Clean slippers in front of you, same thing. Just
I don't think those are going to fit over these.
that's how we take them off.
Yeah, fine.
There we go. Thorn sitting on your shoulder, like puts his feet out and like
No, he wants some too.
clean his feet. I don't have.
Look at his feet. Holy shit!
That's what
Oh my god, his fur's blonde.
Whoa!
Cleans all of him. Oh god.
It's a whole new monkey.
You're albino?
I don't have slippers your size. I'm sorry. Just kind of pouts on your shoulder.
Shrink.
No, I was just seeing if I had minor illusion, I could minor illusion him some slippers. But I can't. And also, I wouldn't because I hate the monkey!
Sure. That animal handling.
Val thinks it's funny, but Isidore hates the monkey.
I'll direct you to the information you're looking for. And she will guide you through. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. So, but yes, she leads you through these. And just to be clear for a lot of you too, if you're following along, it's a bit of a maze. It is probably pretty easy to get lost if you start going further and further and deeper in the library.
I love this place.
But she will weave and guide you through several shelves before coming to a section. Let's see. Yes. And it starts to, maybe the realization starts to hit you, Isidore, with your, I don't know if it'd be with your passive. Give me an Arcana check here, just for fun.
I gotta stop just chucking it. 24 though.
Okay. As you're walking, you kind of notice something weird about the books instinctively, and you kind of run your hands, or hand across them. You realize that your hand moves.
Oh no, I'm walking down.
Okay. It could be both. You realize your hand moves through all of them.
Oh, lovely.
And you begin to realize these are all illusory?
Can I sense them?
You sense... no, these would be empty shelves to you.
Then I would ask the librarian where all the books are.
They're right here, technically. When we get, you'll see. Or I'll show you. She makes her way over, and then book, she kind of grabs your hand and brings it up to where the illusory books are. And holding her hand over it, you feel your hand like move through, and then she brings it back, and then you feel your hand tap onto a physical book, and it now enters your blind sense. Actually, the entire bookshelf in front of you enters your blind sense. The books fill the area.
And there are the books.
Yes, see?
No, but thank you.
Oh. Feel, yeah. Knowledge is power, right? And we don't want people getting their hands on it. We shouldn't. This entire section and the one behind you, and she goes over and taps it, and real books fill it as well, should contain information you are looking for. I assume your friends are here to read to you?
I would like
yes,
to find the
I'll
music
read them.
section, please.
Oh, yes. Just music, or... Make a roll.
I don't know what you want to do here. I didn't expect you to...
How
Painting
visible...
books.
Oh, okay.
How visible is your symbol to Katakana Codes?
Very.
Very? Okay.
I'm gonna have a perfect painting by the end of the week.
Would you like some text on Katakana Codes?
Yes, that would be excellent.
Okay, yes. I'll lead you there.
We're looking at religious books next.
But yes, is one of you staying with...
Yes.
Okay.
Sign language over your
Okay.
sign language in Celestial, but you know.
Even worse. And she will lead you weaving
Whole
through
different section.
probably about 10 minutes from where you are, and then finally comes across, again, two sets of bookshelves next to each other that she taps on, and books kind of fall into place. I would recommend that she kind of shows off one particular row. This particular section would cover more in-depth knowledge. If you're already a pretty devout follower, you'll know a little bit about how worship goes and that sort of thing. So these would be more interesting to you.
I would have asked before she walked off, what's the borrowing policy for non-residents?
The books cannot leave the library at any point, so if you wish to, I can set them aside at the front so we don't have to make this journey every time. But
I mean, we get to hang out all day in the library?
yes.
Oh no!
No.
Is it really a library if you can't take anything with you?
Now, library slash
Archive.
temple.
Oh man. Now here's a question. Does the interior of this library seem familiar to the setup of the temple I trained in?
Yeah, actually, it does.
Okay. Would I be able to navigate it without the librarian's help?
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you have a pretty good sense of backtracking. If nothing else, you'd be able to get close enough to shout and her to find you. Painting books?
Yes.
Okay. She'll lead you about a 2-minute jaunt from where you are, and pull out just a single section of
As
books.
soon as they walk out, I'm like reading you book titles and being like, "Do any of these seem like what you're looking for?"
Let's see. Well, unlike Schwaz, I don't have book titles that just come to mind.
Well, no, I just mean
I'm
like
not the book
I'll
nerd,
roll an
But
investigation and you make up a book I find that
yeah,
seems
give
accurate.
me investigation.
I'm
That is
not
appropriate.
excellent at that. Gotta stop throwing. That was a natural 20 though.
Okay.
Maybe I should not stop throwing.
I'm saying.
Oh, you got
23
18
total.
last time too, so
I
it's
did,
like,
yeah.
come on, man. Keep
See,
tossing.
usually when I throw, I get like a 2.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
because you keep cursing.
Yeah.
The book you find.
It's because we're in a library. I love this fucking town, guys.
Book you find that hits you right away is Facelit Faut du Izoid. Just written across the edge of the binder there.
I mean, this one's just the name of the town. Which is... What did that translate to again?
Drake's Discoveries.
Yeah. That would be, yeah.
Sounds accurate. Wait, what language is that? Is that Draconic?
Draconic.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have to ask. I would know what that says.
Okay. Then yes, you know, it says Drake's Discoveries.
Okay. Right, okay.
Right. Handing him the book.
No,
It's
is there
established that I can sometimes get a sense of what's on a page, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we are finding a cubby and we are having story time.
Well, unless you
I'm
want to
gonna
go look for
read to
Valente
you.
Players books.
No, we got a whole week and
Oh.
Fine.
Yep. Yeah, I think with like enough focus and sort of an investigation check kind of idea, you would be able to separate the lines of like ink to page, right? Since they are different texture. But that's when like book sits down and really focuses
yeah.
on
No,
the
if
book.
I want to do this quick, then you're the one to...
it'd be like a paragraph an hour.
Maybe not that brutal, but it does depend on the book.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you want to make an investigation check, maybe you're speed reading today. Who knows?
Would I be able to use that insight?
Yeah, insight's more for people.
Yeah, fine.
Nah, sorry, I'm not having insight the book.
I will say your passive insight will tell you that Isidore is having like the day of their life.
21 to insight.
Okay.
Or excuse me, investigation.
Investigation, yeah. Yeah, no, you'd be able to read at just about the same pace as Isidore today.
No.
Holding the book away.
Let me have this.
All right, story time with
See it
Isidore,
from over
I
here.
guess.
Oh,
I don't even need you to turn the pages. That would be really weird.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. Technically.
I'm just trying to imagine, like,
You would, yeah. Depending on how tight the
trying
book
to
is,
trying to
right?
read a book with every single page stacked on top of each other, and you have to distinguish. Yeah, that would be wild.
As long as there's enough space, right? It's not a solid, like, it's technically doable.
I don't like it.
So,
That's not how that word's pronounced.
correcting Isidore's Draconic.
I'm sorry, what?
Because, of course, it's written in Draconic.
I'm not... Listen, I'm not like 100% with Draconic. Not bad though, right?
Oh, you're doing great.
Okay.
3 words from now, you're going to want to put the emphasis on the second syllable, not the first.
Do you want to read this yourself?
Yes, but you won't let me.
No, I will not. I need to practice.
Well, then don't get upset if I have to correct you.
I turn the book to the side.
Still can see it. So let's start reverse order here.
Reverse, okay.
So, Wrath.
Yes. How to paint for dummies.
Give me a raw intelligence roll here.
Oh, yes.
Children's primer to arts and crafts.
Right.
Happy little trees.
Shit. 9.
Okay. No tick for this. But if you'd like to start moving in your proficiency towards painting in performance,
Oh,
Red and yellow make orange!
Let's look wrong!
Color theory.
This is the moment where Wrath discovers he's colorblind.
There's different types of paint?
That's funny, 'cause I'm colorblind.
That's
Fucking hilarious.
Gray and gray make gray!
Although, we talked about this before, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll talk after, because I forget what spectrum it is. Concords.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check. Because there is a lot of information you'd already know in these books.
Okay.
Let's see how well you sift through that.
7.
Okay. You are reaffirming a lot of like rituals of different types of performance, songs, ballads, musical performances,
Poetry.
the type of almost carefree nature that comes from and Canta Concordis that loves all. And you're sure that, especially if you spend a week at this, you will be able to dig into some of the deeper rituals that follow your god. But at this point, you're still, every time you flip to something, you're like, okay, I know that, okay, I know this, and grab a new book, and you're just not stumbling into the right information.
Is there anyone in this section of the library? Like, near enough me that could, you know.
Apparently there is.
Okay.
Oh no, Alphys is gonna get laid in the library.
Shit.
Okay.
It's just like my favorite.
So that's interesting. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny, I just preached to them, but...
Is the librarian's name Priscilla?
Didn't ask her name. Actually, the name for her. There is a man in these sort of bright yellow, orange, golden-esque robes with these spirals and flecks of blues and orange that run through it. He has short black hair, rather sharp features across the face, maybe has some elven in his blood. They're not super pointed ears, but they do come back some. But yeah, very sharp chin, nose, cheekbones that come across. And he is currently looking at a book, and as you pull one of your other books off in kind of this frustration of trying to find something, he says, "You're not going to find it today. You can try as much as you would like."
How do you know what I'll find?
Oh, it's just a simple matter of deduction of paths that you'll choose, and the paths you'll choose will lead you to the same knowledge that you currently have. No offense. And he kind of pulls the thin wire spectacles from his face and folds them into their wide. They're not tight.
Tiny glasses.
And,
Thin
and
wire.
tucks it into his
We're gonna
robes.
find an optician and we're gonna get you a pair of glasses.
I don't need glasses. They would just be for fashion.
That'd be aesthetic.
And
I
Fenrir.
feel like everyone here.
Elphys.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, I mean, you've obviously seen me looking through Contra Concordis here. What do you know of the goddess Contra Concordis?
She's not someone I know deeply or follow much of, to be honest. She's more of a... I don't mean too much offense from this, but there's a certain frivolity that comes to her that isn't up my alley.
That's perhaps the best part, but I do respect where you're coming from.
Yes. I'm a bit more focused in the nitty-gritty of knowledge and the arcane. That's my... Yes.
Are you local here? Are you visiting?
I'm here for the festival.
Ah, us too.
Bit
Well,
of
myself and my friends who are off somewhere in this library.
Yes. Do you mind if I take a quick glimpse into your past? Is that offensive? Nothing long-term, more like within the last couple of hours.
Sure, I
Just
guess.
catch me up on what's going on. Great. Just 1 second here. And he'll hold his hands out. A faint glow kind of wisps across and around you, and his eyes go white. And he's there for about 2 minutes, just in these whited out sense, and then that light fades from his hands, and his eyes kind of flicker too. Oh, all right. Oh, that's good to know. Here for the festival coming from Yamarai.
Hey, who's your hot friend with the page boy haircut?
And, interesting. Interesting. You have all sorts of tethers of time wrapped around you. Not just you, I think your companions also. Like, but bright ones. Do you know... I don't know if you'd be familiar with this because it's not in your nature per se, but do you know any divination types or wizards or anyone like that? Anyone who might be pushing you in a direction?
That is possible.
Interesting.
I don't generally feel pushed unless it's by the Contra Concordis, though. She moves me to spread the joy and knowledge of her and her music.
Right, yes. Yeah. That, I'm sure, is consistent in your life.
Quite.
Look, I feel like there's something somewhere elsewhere happening in this library that I should be a part of.
If you'd like to leave me with the book, I'm perfectly capable of reading it myself.
You know,
No, I
that
don't.
frivolity you were talking about,
This,
you got that right on the head.
the writing in this book is terrible.
Yes.
It's not grammatically
So,
correct.
It isn't
make
draconic.
out in the coat closet?
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. If you can find the coat closet, we can make out of it.
How will I know that you
Quest
are going to
accepted.
find me if I found it?
I just asked the librarian.
Considering the fact that I just read into your past and have been speaking of the future, you might consider it a bit of an easy task for me.
See you in the coat closet.
Good luck. Yes, there's 1 in 10 threads that you find that. I think this should be interesting.
Can I find a librarian?
Give me a survival check to see if you can backtrack your way to the front.
We'll see. 12.
Okay. Okay.
Finding the strangest search to go find a coat closet for some reason.
You
Do you think they
don't...
have a place I can hang my outer robe?
So you kind of end up wandering for about 15 minutes. And then you do eventually stumble across Book and Isidore.
No, hey!
Hello.
But in that time,
Is there a coat closet here?
you haven't passed one you know of.
We didn't hang out coats. We didn't have coats at the temple, so I don't know if...
I could definitely use a coat closet if there is one.
Figured with your cool senses, maybe you'd see it.
Well, they don't go that far. I can't see the whole building. Why do
Sounds
you need a
like-
coat? You're not even wearing a coat!
No reason. I met a friend that I have a meeting with in a coat closet.
A coat closet meeting. You know, in the temples, the acolytes would go into a closet. You know, never mind, I answered my own question.
Was it ever really a question?
Alright. During wandering and perhaps after leaving and attempting to find the front here.
The what?
Front of the building? The
Oh.
front? Yeah. The front desk, excuse me. Finish that sentence. Isidore and Book, you start to discover a lot about a particular red dragonborn. It starts with a trek through the cold, starting from square one, and dealing with a disease that's been taking over the north, which actually it sounds right about where you're from. There was, some sort of cold disease apparently that ran through at some point. Seems like it was a long time ago, but it happened. And this particular dragonborn with some other rambunctious compatriots made their way far to the north to a temple to one of these gods he doesn't really list, but there's always pamphlets about her. And continues north under a mountain to deal with someone called the Cold One. Anyway, he then jumps past that as a fond memory of his past, he says. And
Is this like a biography we're reading? What is this book?
Apparently seems to be a biography of Drake, yes. And begins, it's Drake's discoveries.
Yeah.
Begins discussing his movement and adventures through Waxarian, through the entire continent here. Talking about digging up dragon bones and some theories behind different breeds and colors of dragons that would be uncommon. Should I keep going, or do you need to get it out?
No, keep going.
Okay. Eventually leading towards one of his more, his larger discoveries on the very south island of Waxarian, where you guys actually came from towards the beginning of this. Where he discovered what he can only assume to be a beholder bone, but there's all sorts of running theories on that. Some scientific compatriots that he runs into along the way, and finally, after moving around the continent for a good 200 years, decides to take all of that knowledge and put it into one place, which is the town you're in.
This man sounds fascinating.
Not a man, but yes.
After that, begins discussing traveling over to the Seodrant Islands, discovering the remains of Krakens and some of the mysteries of Kraken Island. The fact that it was actually ruled by Krakens for a while, and there was a civilization owned and dominated by Krakens. The runes and glyphs that go along with that, before he continued on and headed over towards Trohostis, trying to understand the mythology and the reasoning behind the living forest over there. And then it just sort of trails off.
He never mentioned any of that.
I can't remember, when we first heard the name of the town, did you tell us that that was your mentor? You think he would have shared such exciting stories with
No.
his apprentice?
No.
No? Well, he seems rather braggadocious, I assumed.
Well, someone else wrote the book.
Oh. It's not an autobiography?
No, it's a biography. Yeah, it doesn't even talk about the spectral hounds.
Silly.
And I'd probably, like, pull the dog figurine out of my pocket at that and, like, just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
It's that
obviously
little dog.
Mm-hmm.
blatant details that are missing for certain things.
Well, thank you for reading that to me.
Thank you for helping me. I'm gonna go look for books on Galactic Ways, if that's okay.
Of course, it was okay an hour and a half ago.
Maybe I just wanted to spend some time with a friend, okay?
Aw. Okay.
Alright.
Anything having a rebuttal to that?
I'm gonna go pout.
Elphys, you do eventually find the front.
Okay.
And you do find the elfish woman that you met before, who has a book open in front of her, a cup of tea that's kind of steaming next to it, and kind of a smirk on her face as she's reading.
Hi.
Just wondering, coat closet?
We don't really have a coat closet. We have places to store any accoutrement, but it's, And she'll kind of look over and point towards this kind of long, wide chest that runs towards the front of the door. There is a place to put your accoutrement, should you need.
So no closets or small rooms here.
No? Did you need one?
Nope, I'm just gonna go over to this little chesty thing here.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I like take off one of my like outer layers and I go to put it in it and I just like duck into it.
Okay. You duck inside and you come face to face with the individual you met before.
Wow.
I
Yes!
can't believe that worked.
Very intuitive. Not quite what I expected, but very intuitive. You actually thought of the one thing. Yes.
Intuitive is the word I use.
He'll take you by the face and say, I'd love to stay and make a long thing of this, but I do have things to do. And just start making out with you profusely for about 30 seconds, and then teleports out from the chest.
Just imagine the librarian come over and like knocking on the chest and being like, everything okay in there? Sir, you're in a chest.
I seem to have slipped.
I just like confused as all get out, but also like I'm okay with what just happened. So I just like slowly open the chest and get out. So like
Everything come off alright?
maybe a little too quickly, but yes.
Okay, good.
Thanks for the help with the
Yeah. She'll just take a sip of tea and go back to reading.
So, performance space. You said there's no real like performance space, but like
If you find people who want you to read to them, grab a book and sit down.
that seems kind of boring.
Obviously not book, he can do it his damn self.
Yes.
I'll go find you. Finger painting sounds more fun.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Book, as you finally have this to yourself and put it back on the shelf, there's an odd experience for you because just suddenly someone appears in your blind sense.
I hate when that happens. Also, I probably wouldn't put it back. I would want to let the librarian know. I would want to, like, have
Hold
it
it.
held at the front or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, she set it on the table in front of you. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to sneak up on you there. Figured you'd be used to it by now.
Well, you never really get used to it.
Oh, you will, I'm sure. Pulls a book off the shelf. Actually, no, I should clarify. Does not, reaches into the void where a book would be
I was
and
wondering.
pulls it out. This one's probably more up your alley.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Just depends how much you want to ruin your image of your old master, I suppose. But it is a very good read.
My master taught me that the pursuit of knowledge was the purest pursuit of all, regardless of whose image it wrecked. And if it was going to be his image, I believe that's what he would want.
Yes, well, he had snaps the close. Interesting bit of blood in him. Did you know? And he'll come over and set the book down, sit in front of you, and kind of lean on it, pressing the pages very tightly together. Did you know that the older a dragon gets, the more its blood pushes it?
Did I know that?
Not common knowledge.
I was not aware of that
Not
fact,
even
no.
common knowledge to Drake, really. Because he would have more felt it and lived it than actually, like, known it. The same is really true in anything with lesser blood in it. Comes to half-dragons, dragonborn. They all suffer from it, really. the testy, snarky Drake you know is a little different from what he was.
And how do you know so much about dragon blood?
I know quite a bit about dragons in general. Done a lot with them. They're really the best people to study with. They live a long time, they have a lot of knowledge to share, and if you can overcome their particular desires, they're not too bad.
That's why he only got 30 seconds of makeouts. He's only into dragons.
Makes sense.
I'm sure that Drake found ways to quell his own blood.
I'm certain he did.
Yes, well. Do you know any divination wizards?
I do. Well, sorcerer. Sorcerer? Wizard?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm a sorcerer.
You kind of
I wouldn't...
divination. I know someone who sees things in dreams. And
I mean, we do know a very powerful...
there's also, you know, I mean, there's also someone, you know, who's been kind of like the guiding hand behind all of this.
That one. That's what I want to know.
Then yes, I do.
Yes, what's his name?
Sephorius.
I was enjoying that.
Oh,
That was good. That was really good.
really?
Apparently.
Yeah.
You know my mentor. Go figure. Well, that's fun. Oh, who thought we'd cross paths? I mean, he has strings running all over the place, but
Fate is funny that way.
Oh, you must be the new... Oh, to follow your threads would be so interesting. I'd be interfering, I really shouldn't,
We're
but
not picking up another hitchhiker.
he always has such crazy ideas. Really? The blind man. I guess there's a lot that... No, I'll stop. Yes, I guess he had some sort... Oh, that's how... Oh, Drake. Oh! Well, that'll be something. And the whole time there's just these little flickers of white. They keep running across his eyes. Okay, I see. I mean, I knew he was clever, but really, I'm sorry, I marvel in it sometimes. It's amazing. Well, if you wish to destroy the reputation of Drake here, have a read. It's really a good one.
I'll leave right when the juicy book comes out.
Okay, I have to go
We
past
didn't have access to it anyway.
Yeah.
I have to go past the rest of your friends. I'm around for the week if you want to chat.
And who should I say I had the pleasure of addressing?
Oh, Fenray.
Fenray.
Yes.
Well met.
No, I guess you wouldn't have heard of me. I don't know about it to you. All right. Let's see. And he'll just kind of hold his hand out for a moment, and this little string of light will come out of it and start weaving between the books. Yes, this one. And he starts following it.
Okay.
I like this guy less and less.
I like it more and more. So
I think we mean the exact same thing.
Weaves his way between and kind of passes in front of you. Isidore stops and looks down like this long section of books. You do know that you won't be able to get to any of these, right? You would need the librarian to...
Me, who is trying to touch the books, just to...
I was gonna go with the... He's busy with painting. It'll take a while.
I had figured that
We'll
out.
figure it out. Anyway, what you're looking for? Velactaqueus, yes. Let's see. This section, he'll wave his hand and the books drop into place. Should be pretty good.
Are you a librarian?
Something like that.
Huh.
Nah, you can... It's fine. You're looking for... What do you want to know? You're looking for a good read. Sorry, I'm a bookworm. I just love recommending.
No, I love reading myself. Actually, I'm already quite well versed in Velactaqueus, but anything I could learn from another location is always helpful.
Yes.
There's some questions I have.
Do you mind? Can I just get a little glimpse into your past? Do you mind? Does that bother you if I just take a look?
No, I don't think I would like that.
Ah, well, it's fine. Very. It's your past.
My past.
Fine. It's alright. So anyway, yes. Enjoy your read. Best of luck finding whatever you're looking for, I suppose.
Thank you.
Oh, Fenwraith, by the way. Yes. Here for the festival. Should be a fun one.
We may run into each other again.
Yeah. Oh, you're the dreamer, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Book mentioned you. Yes.
Oh, you've spoken to Book.
Yes. He's a
Okay.
fun one. How's the whole premonition thing working out? Have you figured it out yet?
Book mentioned that.
Premonitions?
Yes.
Yeah, no. You've been having them, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah, so have you figured out how they work yet?
Okay, insight check this guy real quick.
Sure.
17? Does it seem like... Roll deception against my insight.
Or persuasion.
Does it seem like telling him would be a bad thing?
Vibe check.
Because, yeah, this is a vibe check.
Okay.
I usually refer to all my insight rolls as
You would
vibe
be telling a stranger relatively intimate details.
Yeah, that's what I was
Granted,
thinking.
he seems super friendly,
Yeah.
and it's kind of weird because he's acting like he knows you.
How hot is he, though? No, I'm kidding.
Hot enough, apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I'm not kidding. Roll the dice. I need to
I'll
know.
roll. So
I need to know.
answer to his response.
I've been having them, yes, but it hasn't been very long. I'm still puzzling things out.
74.
Horny die? Nope. Not doing nothing for me.
Great.
You're scaly. We know this.
We know
No,
this.
I'm not.
This is a fact. I have it written
That was
right
a
here.
fluke.
Uh-huh.
Always, the first time it's a fluke. The second
Isidore
time
has-
it's a fluke. The third time it's not a fluke anymore.
Isidore has 3 types of energy that they radiate. It is big narc energy, big
Yep.
indoor kid energy, and big asexual energy.
Okay.
That's the vibe.
Hence the tummy rubs on the side.
No, I'm realizing now that the tummy rub thing was more about the cats and not about the cat person.
Yeah.
It did not rub his
Yeah.
tummy.
You said you wanted to.
No, I didn't. He was all like, oh, my foot is so soft, so I like patted him on the arm.
Same thing. You still
It's
better.
not the same thing. That's
Still better.
very intimate.
So,
And he was wearing a shirt.
Was he?
I don't know.
He wasn't.
He wasn't wearing a shirt that entire time?
Yes,
God.
Oh god.
You called him Hot Cat for a reason.
I call him Hot Cat because he rolled really high on the hot dice.
Yeah. Of course he didn't have a shirt on.
Alright, we're done.
It's too bad, really. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. Or you won't, and screw everything up astronomically.
Do you know anything about premonitions?
Quite a bit, yes.
Can I mean, it would kind of be another insight check, but it would also be Arcana, which is the same modifier. Can I, figure out what this dude is?
Sure, go
I
ahead.
mean, I know what he is, but... that is a 22, actually.
Okay. You do get a strong sense of magic coming from around him. Something from, as you come across different level spells and magics, etc., you can generally tell an intensity or a level. Definitely quite a bit of natural magic that comes off this individual.
But just, do I get, the... divination...
You might get an essence of it, but more from conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. You would need something like Detect Magic for school.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I think you'll do just fine. Especially if Savorius picked you up. You have to be good.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, good luck here. If you want an interesting read on Galactic Players,
Yes.
I highly recommend, and he'll turn over. Oh, I said I wasn't going to, but I just can't help it here. And he'll reach into the bookshelf and pull one of the illusory books, making it real. This one goes back a long ways, but it's such a good read. It's a very interesting perspective on the gods from that time.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Let's see. And he starts following Strand again.
What a strange guy.
And Wrath, Elphys, you will have kind of like come just around the edge of the bookshelf to see Fenwraith come up behind Wrath and kind of look over his shoulder. How's the painting?
Oh, it's better. Slowly pull them out of my pocket.
It's a work in progress. Yes. You know, if you use a finer brush on the edges, you can get a little more detail.
I'm using my fingers right now.
There it is.
Monkey finger.
Oh, he'll hold his hand out and like a brush set will appear. There, that's... Try to remember that.
Alright. Brushes.
So Wrath, is it?
Indeed.
Yes, Fenway. Nice to meet you. And... Oh,
Thorn, yes.
what...
The flying monkey from hell, yeah.
No, he's definitely not from hell. Why are you here? What? Too many questions. Would you feel comfortable if I looked into your past?
He looked into mine earlier. I'm not sure. It's good. A little, maybe a trick.
Jeez.
Yes.
Don't sneak up on people like that.
Well, I mean, you
What,
know
you
our
don't like
names
it?
before we know who you are. I'm sure I didn't sneak up on you.
Of course you did.
Hmm.
So, anyway,
It's
it's-
terrible to have someone sneak up on you like that in the library.
Sure. Man.
so that, do you mind? It's
You
probably...
can go for it.
Oh, great, good. He'll hold his hands out. This wave of light will come over.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
His eyes go white, and after about a minute, he comes back to. Oh, well, that explains a lot. And the monkey. Interesting. It's weird.
He is weird.
Good for you.
Thanks.
You're an odd one out. I don't know why Savorius picked you.
Rude.
No, I know, right?
Yeah. That one, I'm going to have to work on that.
I'm assuming you know Savorius?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Pretty well, actually.
Who is this person?
You mean like a brother or something?
No, mentor of mine.
Ah.
Taught me, yes. He is a divination wizard, a future seer.
Oh, where you obviously learned your stuff.
Exactly, yeah. He sort of pushes people towards good directions for the future.
And do you?
I dabble, although nowadays I have much more interesting things I'm reading into. So.
The
Take
library's
it
a
break.
good place to do that.
It is, yes. And Festival of Knowledge, even a better place. Yes. You'll love it. It's great your first time.
I'm
Come
hoping I
back
get a
every
good
year.
painting by the end of the week.
I hope maybe I can help with... No, I'm busy. You keep working on that.
Okay.
Yes. Good. Alright. Well, I'll leave you to it. I've introduced myself, gotten to know all of you. Like I said, I'll be around for the next week. Should be fun, so...
Alright, yeah.
And he'll disappear and reappear next to book.
Again, with that...
He's like, I'm Do they all do that? All the wizards? They just teleport everywhere constantly?
I mean, it does seem to be a pattern.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know you were still here. No, make us walk out.
All around the corner. Oh, Book, you're still here.
Apparently, yes.
I met the strangest fellow.
Yes. Fenwraith?
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
He said he had spoken to you.
Yes.
Did he ask to, like, look at your past?
No.
No.
Did he ask to look into your past?
He did.
No, he mostly just talked about my future.
Huh.
Which I expected he would have
That.
done with you, since that's kind of your thing.
He did ask me about that.
Did he tell you he was Silverius' apprentice?
Did he? No, I don't think he did.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
And not
mention
you.
it.
Yeah, well, he used to be Silverius' apprentice.
Huh. Used to be. Interesting. Get out of my conversation!
You're in front of the ladder. You're in the fuck bench.
I went and found him.
Oh, that's right.
He's sitting on the fuck bench painting.
Help! Let me out!
Yeah, get out!
Anyone seen Elvis?
I'm really not sure what
The
to
lady
think
at
of
the
whole
counter is
thing.
terrified.
No, me
She's just like the thumping coming from the
He
store.
was able to pull books off the shelf that the library.
Yes, he activated a bookshelf for me. Pulled this book out. I haven't read it yet. I
Yeah.
thought I'd come hang out.
He gave me one too. I'm not sure how I'm going to explain to the librarian how I got it.
I don't know how this library works, actually.
Do I have any information on that from my time with Drake?
I think that's a little too arcane for Drake. You know,
Yeah.
most he would have used is like a Lehman's tiny chest, or like a physical magical object, or a bags of holding, that kind of thing to keep
Okay.
his items in. But
Nothing that was like keeping something on a separate plane or whatever, what this
Yeah.
fucking shit is.
no, this is far past, I think, what he cares for with magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't either. This is all quite an experience for me. Should we find the other two?
Yeah, we probably should. I'm sure he's spoken to them as well.
I would gather up my books.
I'm going to gather up my painting set.
Um,
You guys bump into each other as you're heading, one to find the other, and the other probably to go back up front.
Oh, hello, guys.
Hello!
Hey,
Wrath, you have paint all over your hands.
Yes.
Can I
but
clean that for you?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll, like, prestidigitation. It's really stubborn.
but once Fenwraith gave you those brushes, I mean,
It was all uphill from there.
yeah,
Oh, so you did speak to
Met
him.
him too.
Yeah.
you looked into my past.
Hey, I looked into my past too.
Oh. He asked me, but I wasn't entirely comfortable with it, so I told him no.
Yeah.
He did that, and then he sent me on like this weird treasure hunt. But I met him in a chest, and we made out. It was great.
Oh. Well, I'm not surprised.
I'm just saying that I didn't, feel any evil vibes from him or anything.
No, actually, I'm a little surprised. That didn't... Well, he was a strange guy.
Yeah. He said I was like unimportant or something. I don't know. I was very insulted by that whole ordeal, but he did give me some paintbrushes, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know how I feel about this dude.
He told me I sucked, but he gave me a present, so...
So yeah, I would want to keep these books on hold at the front with the librarian.
She'll take them from you, and she'll kind of look at the one that she didn't activate. And, I take it you have a friend you met here?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
I hope it's alright.
No, that's fine. It didn't leave the library, so it's good.
Oh, are we leaving the library?
I assume you're back up front with these.
Oh, okay.
You-
I'll leave my book for perusing
Unless you want to
later
wait
as well.
and read yours now.
I have chapters 1 and 2 of Painting for Dummies memorized, and I'm ready to go practice.
You do that.
Perfect.
I didn't find any great books, but
I could-
I'll be back.
Teach you some things about drawing.
Sure.
Not so much painting, but in the temple we were sort of taught to draw so that we could draw things that Violactique showed us in dreams.
Okay. Okay.
I know the slippers are comfy, but you do need to leave them.
Oh, yes, of
Gladly.
course.
Thank you.
I sit down and lace up my boots for 10 whole minutes.
Put my middle...
And I would say at this point you're well into the evening with all of your studying and time spent in the books and wandering through the library.
Did we eat lunch?
Not really.
I'm
Probably
very
get some
hungry.
food.
I took a nap with some cats and we
I ate a
drank
big
wine.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Let's find some place for dinner.
There is a pretty delicious smell coming from the drunken master.
Yeah. Great.
I'm good with that.
Let's go.
You guys make your way inside. There are a few different areas for sparring that have been set up in here. And typically drinks are provided for those who are about to go into the ring. And it's a thing. It's a drunken brawl house, basically.
Nice.
Can I perform
Oh,
everybody
this
with
is-
kung fu fighting?
Of course you can.
Yes!
And we'll just assume it's amazing.
Yep.
Isidore walks in and it's like, oh, this is not my vibe at all.
Went from the library to this.
Not what I was expecting, but I don't hate it.
And the barkeep will look at the lot of you as you come in. Welcome to the Drunken Master. Does anyone need a drink cocktail? I have several.
Drake.
They are all fiery themed and delicious.
Oh my god. He needs one.
I might need to try all of them. What do you got?
I'll have a
We
drink.
are going to be here a week. We can come back.
I'll give them to you half price if you try them all tonight.
How many are there?
6.
How many other? 25.
I mean, we could get around for the table.
The individual in front of you, by the way, dark brown skin, black hair, deep kind of light chestnut eyes, skin that almost looks rock hard.
Rock hard, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, there are 6 of them. Some of them are variations, others are just mixed drinks.
Where would you recommend we start?
I would recommend, well, I would recommend with the old saying, beer before liquor. So let's start with the liquor. And we'll go behind, grab a few different bottles, start mixing and matching, and bring you this kind of golden hued drink, and then proceeds to pour this red liquid over it as it sinks down and becomes this red, deep red, sort of rubyish color. Takes a arcane rune rock from underneath, flicks it over, and it ignites into flame. Drake's breath.
Am I meant to blow it out first?
Yes, please don't burn yourself.
So yeah, I would. Is it a shot or is it like a mix? Like a.
It's like a glass,
Okay.
but
So yeah, I would blow it out and I would take a sip and.
hot cinnamon comes into flavor right away.
Fireball.
Followed by kind of that burning alcohol sensation, and then finished off by a slight woodiness.
You'd hate that.
Well, I'll just chug it and get it over with.
Yeah. Do you? Cinnamon? Anyone? No? Yeah? Alright.
I was gonna say I'll try.
I'm just off in the corner performing, so.
Oh, by the way, I'm the reigning champ here at this point, so if you decide to get a little drunk, get into a brawl, I've been doing shots all night, so I'm ready.
Look, you should fight him.
What's the next drink?
But next drink, so...
I've been doing shots all night. I need to catch. What kind of... I don't know how to ask this question. Like, I guess... What class is he? Like, is this guy, like, does he look like a barbarian? Does he look like a monk like me? Like, what's his... What do I think that his fighting style might be?
In your blind sense, you would make out some very old scars that have healed over quite a bit now. Not a lot of new ones. And if this guy gets into a fight almost every night, he probably should have them. So you could assume Barbarian's not a bad bet.
Okay.
He probably is ferocious enough to push away most blows.
Yeah.
It has to be physical fighting, I assume.
Of course.
Yeah.
What do you want to tongue wrestle him?
I'm in.
What?
I mean, you'll think, don't knock it till you try it. I bet I could beat you.
That sounds like a challenge.
It's gotta be drunk.
Look. I appreciate the compliment there. I don't think my wife would approve.
Are you sure?
I could check.
Good check.
I mean, it is just some friendly competition.
Like the way you think.
Is there something I'm not getting?
I think this just went from my fight to Elvis's fight, actually.
Just if he's interested in tongue wrestling.
We'll see when she comes down later. I'll ask.
Yulthane, what is the most fabulous drink you have? Like glitter? You got
He'll,
like shiny thing?
Open up the cupboards underneath, and like you just hear
I was gonna say a moth flies out.
a little cloud of dust kind of rolls behind him. Oh yeah, I still got some of that. I'll make something up for you. Hang on. Meanwhile, and these are all kind of like pre-made in these little like kegs. He goes over.
Ooh, love a premix Long Island.
So
Sword Coast.
Sword Coast Ice Tea.
Sword Coast
yeah,
Yep.
if you're weren't a fan of the last one, you might not like this one. But the first two are meant to get you drunk. So here you go.
Are meant to get me drunk?
Yes.
Okay, well, good. That's what we're doing then. Okay.
Exactly.
Alright.
And it's a sour beer.
Traditional dragon toast. Oh.
So yeah, it's tart apple, but a sour as well. So just
Like a cider or like a beer?
no, like a sour beer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like, it's a punch in the face.
Pre-gaming for the
and I've been
fight.
punched in the face.
I can smell that from here.
That one's Drake's fist. That's what we call him. Third one. Oh, I don't think he found this funny, although we all had a laugh, and thankfully it was plastered when we did it. So, but this one we refer to as Drake's soul, and he'll go over and just pour out, and just this thick, dark tar like beer just starts dropping in. Brings it over. This one's got a lot more flavor. You'll like this.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it.
And it is strong vanilla flavor, a slight chocolate undertone that comes with it. But it's black like his soul.
Yeah,
Get it?
yeah.
All right.
It's sweet. It's sweet.
But sweet, yes.
Just like big jar molasses.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would like an actual glass of this beer, please.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I'll go over and pour out the next one, bring it over. Where did I put that? And he'll grab a flint and steel and start like striking towards the top of it, and it will ignite.
Ooh.
Wow.
Good trick.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a higher proof. It's good stuff though.
Is this like a full...
Yep, it's just a full stein with just burning top now.
Alright.
And most of the wood steins that he has all kind of have like a charred top to it.
And I would blow it out and I would, take a
Okay.
sip, obviously.
You don't blow this one out.
Right.
No, you just drink this. Yeah, this
Well,
one.
there's an official hair policy in this bar.
This one is more like a Mai Tai vibe.
Oh, interesting.
It's still a little frothy from like the beer that's in there as well, but it has a cocktail mix that heavily goes into it, and you can obviously taste the burn. It's strong enough to light on fire.
Yeah. How drunk am I at this point?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's the question here.
Down 4 full fucking pints.
Nope.
Ooh, I'm drunk. That's a 7.
Okay. Yes. The world is warm and fuzzy and a little blurry.
Yeah, well,
Like,
Ooh.
like at this point, your tremor sense probably sinks in quite a bit.
it's a little tremory.
Your blind sense is kind of a little wavy now.
Alright. 2 more then?
Yes.
Great.
2 more coming up.
Well, the next 2, not 2 more of that, obviously.
2 more flights. All right.
The next one he pours out. Building flight.
Start from the beginning.
A super light beer this time. And it has a very strong kind of weedy note, but the end texture is almost like paper.
Oh, I quite like this. Very light and refreshing.
Like drinking a book.
Please don't.
It's a papery finish.
Drinking a book.
Mhm.
I know. It's my name.
I'm not smart.
Are you drunk?
No, not yet.
Well, hurry up!
You're doing your flight. I'm waiting to order a drink.
You ordered a glass of the Drake Soul.
Val in real life wants one of those.
Oh, I thought that was a bar order.
Isidore
Okay.
wants a Mai Tai.
Okay. And lastly, he gets out a tall shot glass and pours, and this is where I'm going to ask your advice. What's Drake's liquor of choice?
Oh,
So like an
Orangello.
orange. Okay.
Orangello.
Orangello? Alright. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Pours that out.
Knock your shit over too if
Mhm.
it's made right. So.
It's sweet, it's delicious, and it's high proof. Give me another Constitution saving throw here.
This one's for
I
death.
might not get to the front.
15.
15.
I'm revitalized by the citrus.
Well,
I feel great.
If we start our base DC at 10, and we add 1 for every drink, technically you would need a 16 here.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
There.
book, it's
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else to that.
it's a little hard to stand. And, well, you probably feel like you could easily get into a fight. Your compatriots, on the other hand, would notice you kind of slightly stumble as you get out of the seat. If your intention still is to fight him in this state, I don't know how Drunk Book operates.
I've heard of this fighting style before. I've never actually seen it.
I don't know that Book knows how he operates this drunk, honestly.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's probably still down to fight.
All right.
Yolthane, if y'all are gonna do this, I need a beverage.
Yes, exactly what I'm getting to next here. So Yolthane will pull out 2 different bottles. The first one is a vibrant blue, which he gets like a goblet cup and pours in. And then the second one, as he adds it, begins to turn it purple and then pink. And he kind of sets this kind of elongated spoon across it, so half of it kind of fills in with the color and the rest of it's kind of blue. He very carefully kind of pushes it towards you,
That's pretty fabulous.
and then kind of flicks off, and you can see a little arcane flicker off the spoon as he kind of pushes the drink off to the side.
Ooh,
There you go.
Wow.
thanks.
I honestly don't remember what that's called. I haven't served one in years.
I mean, it's the bisexual special, obviously.
Clearly. Clearly.
I like to think of Elvis as a pan, but yeah.
Wrong color scheme.
Shit, hang on, I can remake it.
That was hilarious.
Just prestidigitation to change the
There you go,
Yeah.
exactly.
Done.
This
Add a
doesn't
little
fit.
yellow.
That's better.
It's very much like a low-proof fruit punch kind of flavor.
Oh, great. So it's not gonna like.
No.
Cool.
You could drink these all night and just be buzzed.
That fourth drink that my friend had that you lit on fire, I would like one of those, please.
Sure.
Maybe 2. Just
2. They want 2.
2 it is.
2. Wow.
Over.
You want a snazzy drink? It's cute.
This one's pretty snazzy.
There we go.
I mean, it's
For you, my
Elena.
friend.
I'll take 3 of those little shot ones at the end.
Absolutely. Bring out 3 tall shot glasses.
My man!
I'll do one of those, I think.
All right. So,
Both of my hands are occupied. I should set one of those down.
we doing this?
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right.
One of them's for the monkey.
is there like a ring or something? Or are we just gonna
There you go,
start
bud.
swinging over the bar?
Yeah. He'll point to the corner, and there is kind of, actually throughout this place, there's these cleared out sections that look like kind of brawling areas. They dip slightly into the floor, making it harder to stumble out.
Well, lead on, McGruff.
Good old-fashioned 70s conversation pit.
All right. And he'll take you over towards kind of the middle one, and look around the bar. All right, listen up. I haven't been challenged in a little while. A lot of you know what happens to those who challenge me, so this brave new individual to town,
Boo!
Book. Hey, I'm copying you the drinks because he's fighting me. Calm down.
Alright.
You're welcome.
So, let's start this off.
Yay, go Book!
And the demeanor very quickly changes from this kind of squaring spar off, and the room around him darkens slightly. And this menacing, deep, vicious killer glare comes into his eyes.
Oh, he's scary.
Everything you do will be at disadvantage at this point, so go ahead and roll initiative at disadvantage, please.
While you're rolling initiative, I give you a little cheer. Look, it's our book. If he can't do it, then we're all shook. And you have inspiration now.
6.
All right. He is going to hold position and ready something. So you're up first.
So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You're lucky I'm rolling a disadvantage because that would have been a crit.
Ooh.
That is a non-natural 21.
Okay.
That is a 15. And that is a 7.
Okay. The first one will hit.
Oh, he
Sparring
already
rolls,
seems
so
to
this
be
doesn't
missing
take
a
all
lot.
night.
Hmm?
Probably should. So I have a variant to sparring rules, which is your constitution is the amount of health that you have.
Okay.
And basically, one hit knocks one off unless you are a monk or unless you have a fighting style that lets you deal damage instead. Otherwise, it's a number of hits till the other person's down. So,
Okay.
to keep things short and sweet, I think we'll run on that. Keep it easy. So remind me what your con score is.
My con is 14.
14. Alright.
We're against a barbarian. His is better.
24.
6 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Or are you just rolling hits? Never mind. I'm
No,
rolling
so
damage.
as a monk, you will use your damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. Which will be halved to 3 because he's raging. We're off to the races. All right. That first strike comes in. He's gonna take his readied action and, after getting hit, give a swift blow to the gut back. Maybe. Oh, probably not actually. So your blind sense will kick in fast enough that you're able to suck your gut in and kind of tuck back as he comes in, just hits air, then comes back, sees those 2 other blows coming, shifts slightly to the side, pushes the other very drunken swing, and then is going to deliver 2 of his own, which he will now do recklessly.
What's that mean?
Advantage.
So he will gain advantage on these attacks, which means you also do on your turn. However, since you are at disadvantage, it will even it out for you.
Cool.
So, still a miss. And that one will hit exactly with a 19. You're still at
Yes,
19?
19.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Alright.
Wrong monk.
And with his fighting style,
19, that's so high.
that will be
Yeah.
4 points of damage towards knocking you out.
Okay.
And then we come back around to you. The first one flies past your head, the second one comes in straight at chest level and just poof.
Woo, go Book! Anybody else?
At this point, a crowd is definitely pulling up chairs, gathering around, tucking over, trying to see this very interesting
I start trying
fight.
to get the crowd, be like, book. Like,
I am going
I was
to
leaving to the person next to me.
hit again.
He's blind,
with a
you know.
flip.
Go for it.
This is impressive.
The guy's like,
Yeah. Let's get that spread and go.
That is a crit. That is non-nat 20, a 23, and a 24.
all of those will hit.
I figured.
nice.
And the crit is just an extra damage die, right?
Yes.
Okay. That would be 6.
You have 2 on the table.
I know, but I needed one more.
So many.
Take his soul.
Book.
Something about that rage that he set in just draws your fist towards him. And you're like, alright, this guy's not so bad. And just one across the jaw, second one across the jaw, third uppercut knocking the jaw, and the fourth comes across and he spins and hits the ground.
And I would like to take that moment to spin around on the crowd and attempt another success at an intimidation check.
Okay, go for it.
Would that be at disadvantage still?
I'll give you advantage because you knocked out.
No,
No, be straight roll.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
9.
Okay. The crowd is
I'm drunk.
not scared, but cheering.
Probably stunned a little bit. Like, what? Oh.
Yep.
What do I win?
I don't know, but you knocked out the bartender and I'm out of my fruity beverage.
He'll be fine.
Everyone kind of looks over him. One of the members in the crowd comes over and starts trying to tend to him.
I will go medicine this guy.
That's good because this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Would you like for me to cast a spell or use a medicine check?
You can do either.
Okay.
I'd go back over to the bar and be like, I need another drink!
You knocked out the bartender book.
Well, it's irresponsible to have your business model be based around fighting you and only have one bartender on duty.
Hold on, I'm trying. 26 to medicine.
Okay.
Rolled
You
really high.
you kind of give him a little shake, stand him up, and he, oh, wow, that hurt.
He punched you a lot, yes. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Is the world always spinning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. He'll make his way over to the
You
bar.
are very scary though, and I'll pat him and like do like a healing light die.
Oh, thanks.
So he gets like 6. I rolled well.
6. Wow.
I only roll well when I'm healing someone who isn't you guys. Fuck you guys.
Like, he only gets max.
He only gets as many as I can possibly do.
Yeah, alright.
He'll make his way over to the bar, grab more drinks. Drinks are on the house tonight. You've earned it.
Alright.
And make more of whatever you would like.
Book.
Book,
The
yeah.
crowd is elated and just amazed at this, as is the DM.
I can tell the DM is too. That crit really helped.
Yeah, he would have survived if you hadn't crit.
I like critting on a
Yeah.
19 now. That's a lot of fun.
Also, how do you... Oh. I was like, how the hell did you do so much damage but quit
I
eating?
crit on a 19, plus all of my attacks are +1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus I get a +4 on my damage. And I rolled
A lot.
a lot.
27, yeah.
Because what, you're +5 to damage right now?
+4 to damage.
Plus four
+1
damage,
to with
okay.
my tattoo,
Right,
so yeah,
so-
+5 to damage.
Oof.
Because that's 20 right there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
That's crazy.
And then some damage dice thrown
And then
on
the
top
damage
of that.
dice, I see 2 6s. And
Yeah,
great.
That's so little.
Yep. Even having that knocked him right out.
That's excellent.
Super
Good job.
impressive.
And bow and just stab onto the floor. Vanilla, one of those orange things, please.
He'll have a water.
And a water.
You got it.
The water.
Nah, she doesn't speak for me.
Of course not.
I won.
I know.
Won.
You did. It was
It's
really
free.
cool.
We do need to celebrate. They won. I will sing of your story.
Do it!
Yes. I jump up on the
I
bar.
must be drunk.
I would love
Wait
to
a minute.
Give me a performance
Do
check.
it
Yes.
anyway.
Wait, am I still...
No, at this point it's worn off. You're right. You've been riding the tail end of that.
I'm gonna roll a con save because I'm about to down
27.
a drink.
Okay. It's an epic retelling of the Battle of Book and Yulthane. And as a matter of fact, it might be a little better than the actual fight itself was.
The whole
Wow.
crowd is still chanting, book,
It's a
book,
good song.
book,
That's not me.
Yes.
It's been you and me.
So after I
Singing
get
about
done with
us.
that, I jump off the bar and I say, so, I'm a little tipsy because I had one of those orange shots. You whole thing was about tongue wrestling.
Oh, jeez. God's above.
This will only get worse from here.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to, you'll think.
Okay. All right. I'll be back. He's
I'm gonna ask first this
gonna
wife for
leave.
permission to make out with you.
Doesn't like to back down from a challenge, but
But he may have to back down from a challenge.
The relief bartender comes out and we don't see Yulthane again for the rest of our visit.
we'll be leaving town and there's gonna be like a fucking funeral. You know?
There's
Wait a
a,
minute.
His wife comes down and just beats your ass.
She thought it'd be okay.
Oh, God. All right. Coming from the crowd and kind of covered in his own set of wraps and hood up, this blue-skinned individual, sort of elongated face, yellow eyes, comes over and throws his arm around you, Book.
Is this Yulthane's wife?
No. No, gods, no. No. No, I just came to congratulate you. Very good fight.
Thank you!
And he'll look around and reach behind towards like a nearby table and grab a mug off of it and just take a big swig. Ah, impressive. I think Drake would be rather proud of you. That was some good fighting.
I didn't tell him that Drake taught me. I should probably tell him Drake taught me. You might like to know that he got his ass kicked by someone who Drake taught.
He would actually appreciate that quite a bit. Yes.
I wiped the floor with him.
Yes, well, as a monk, he really didn't stand a chance against you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Who are you? Me? Well, I'm someone who's heard of you. I was over in Exvonia when you were searching out a little training there. And I've been doing a little training of my own, much along Drake's style. To thrill.
You're training to thrill?
No, to thrill. This is my name.
To thrill.
Yes.
Hello, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm real
Yes.
drunk.
You'd be able to harness that better if you had a little training in it, you know. And he'll finish off the mug. Ugh. Oh, yes. We've beat the crap out of the only person that I can actually stand toe-to-toe with.
He'll be fine. He's going to see if he can make out with my friend.
Tongue wrestling, sir.
Oh, dear. Oh, I'll be back. All right.
Oh,
Farewell.
that's what you meant by tongue wrestling. Gross.
I don't see how this is different than any other interaction I've ever had.
I have
Well,
to
nobody
agree with him
ex-
on this one.
Also, the
Nobody
orange,
explicitly
those
said
orange
making
shots
out.
are a
I didn't know
little
what was
hefty
going
on
Right?
the...
I like that shit.
High proof.
That's
Recipe for that one.
My drink is empty again.
Orange moon.
At this point, I'm probably just gonna hop the bar and start like grabbing shit.
To thrill will come back with the old thing. The old thing will kind of like look for a minute and be like, "You want it? It's all right." And
He's like pouring. It's missing the cup. Shit.
no, hang on. Go You can pour it, just don't waste it.
Sorry.
Did we not tell you he's...
He's blind.
You punch too well for a blind man.
Drake taught me.
Nah, that explains it.
Yeah. Didn't teach me how to pour drinks though, so.
Obviously.
Well, look, it's not my fault you're the only one on staff tonight.
It's my... But you just get over there and what do you want?
I don't know, what do you want?
Another.
God, it's all right.
Wrath?
Oh, we
You
didn't
want
even
more
bother
oranges?
lighting it on
None
fire
for
this
me,
time.
I'm okay
To
with
Thrill
you.
will come over and be like, unfortunately, the old ball and chain is quite against the idea.
You are his wife!
I think you're right.
Then yes, I am just so opposed to my husband's kissing another man. I can't bear it. I just... Please, don't take him away from me.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
Don't. Take it, homewrecker.
I don't want to be homewrecker. This Triller dude, I don't know.
Anyway,
Perhaps Thurulda is available for tongue wrestling.
Why would
if I'm with your thing, I'm definitely not available for tongue
Yeah,
wrestling.
it's
So,
like, why would the wife not let the husband and then be like, yeah, but I'll do it? That's not very fair.
I'm confused. Who
What do you
is
get, some
whose
kind of
wife?
cuck?
I also don't know what that word means.
You know what? I
You
think
didn't
it's-
bother lighting my drink on fire, so I'm gonna like prestidigitate my drink on fire
okay.
and then blow it.
Oh, I'm going to get out of here. I think this is going to turn into a rough crowd very quickly. So, don't make out with my husband. And he'll
Cute couple.
I don't
Well,
think-
Thane, I'm confused. You said you had a wife.
Right. I
Listen, they can call themselves whatever they want.
yes. So
I mean, you have a good point. Book's
Excuse my
right.
friend.
Book's right.
Rude.
thank you.
Book's right.
Thank
I'm
you.
drunk. Look, I'm the orange.
Duh.
You know what I really need? I need a Skrill. Where's Skrill?
Where's the monkey? I need the monkey.
Monkey had one of those orange drinks.
He's definitely been just sipping on.
He's probably drinking out of someone else's cup now.
Yeah.
After 4 drinks, I'm finally feeling.
Oh.
You could have just had one of the orange ones. Then it gives you really...
Give me a
Oh, I'll
constitution
try an orange
save.
one. I did. I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, plus 6 is an 8,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, you're definitely feeling it.
maybe I will have an orange one.
All right, sure. At this point, Thorn is like on the other side of the barrel and is like, like pouring himself another shot and taking it.
Oh my god.
Get out of here! And then flies off, kind of drunkenly.
What?
How you doing? You were all freaked out last night. What's going
What?
on? You were like doing the thing.
What?
I don't know.
Doing the thing.
Sleep dreams.
You were
That was
like-
me.
Just in the
That's
corner of the bar.
good. That's good.
You just why?
Oh, that was an impression of me.
Yeah.
Oh, was I doing that?
Yeah.
It was.
And then I had to be like, it's time to go to bed. Go to bed.
Oh, that's how I got to bed. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yesterday was a lot, and then I did drugs.
I have drugs.
Yep, you do.
I do a bump.
Did these bar stools
Okay.
spin?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Do you want purple?
No.
Purple?
No.
Yeah.
Purple! I hand it to you.
So what's the deal? What's what?
What?
I don't know.
Yesterday was just a lot, and then I did drugs, and then it was a lot, and then I went to bed, and now it's today.
Okay, that sounds about right. People still chanting my name?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Should do a bump.
Oh, it's bumps? What are we doing?
The pixie.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I just thought we were something.
No, we have to find Skrill for that.
Well, Squirrel's back at the red ink, right?
No, Skrill is like in the hole in the wall.
Oh, right.
Oh, the
right.
secret!
Who's the
Sorry, it's a secret.
chick whose bad boyfriend you're gonna bang?
Oh, that's Syndra.
Oh.
We don't know
I'm so
about
lost.
that.
Is Skrill Cinder's boyfriend?
Skrill is our friend.
I know, but like, is Skrill, maybe Skrill Cinder's
No, that's, there's another name.
I thought her boyfriend was the frog.
Grinnell.
Grindel. No, that's the owner, dude.
Oh, I was distracted by cats.
Yes, you
Yeah, catnap.
They were so soft.
You do like a
I
soft
should get
cat.
a cat.
You
Should I
do
get
too.
a cat?
Maybe.
Okay.
We like cats on the ship because they eat rats.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, rats are gross. Ship rats are gross.
It
It's
was
allowed.
too cold for rats up
Yeah, for the most part. There's a loud thud of a door opening. From the back, a very tall, muscular, bald woman makes her way out. One might say Goliath in nature. Comes over, kind of kneels down, leans over, kisses Yulthane.
He's cheating on his wife.
I'm...
Which one is it, dear? Nope, no one. No one.
I'm confused and also turned on.
Scare out.
She's just gonna kind of loom over you.
Okay, but
Elvis.
there was like Tiller dude that said that they were married, so I think you should be mad at Tiller friends.
To thrill.
Thriller.
To thrill
Sure.
is a friend of ours.
Oh, it's a throuple.
Oh!
No, he was just... He knows how protective I am of my husband. And was trying to do us a favor.
I'm just saying, I can't fight like Book can fight. Book can fight like really well, and I can't do that. So I was offering up the only way that I know how to fight, and that's tongue wrestling. I'll tongue wrestle you.
Don't
That
do it.
means making out.
Not
That
necessarily.
And what?
I mean, I guess kinda.
I'm so confused.
She'll look down,
I am too now.
kind of put an arm on the bar, put her hand out and say, I'll tongue wrestle you if you like.
Do you know how to heal a crushed pelvis?
I could try.
Fractured.
No, I said crushed.
I feel like you're gonna like rip out my tongue, so I'm a little scared.
It's a win!
Go ahead.
That I can't fix.
Stick your tongue out.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna play this. Scare me.
Okay. And she'll lean back over, she'll kiss Yulthane, say, I'll be upstairs finishing what I was working on.
You're a beautiful couple.
Thank you.
For the record, I agree.
You're very tall and very pretty.
She'll kind of like have to lean over and make her way through the door again, closing it behind her.
Yothane?
Yeah.
She was gonna rip my tongue out, wasn't she?
50-50.
Yeah.
I did that, it bruised it heavily.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I could have healed.
Sorry. I love her dearly, but she's very protective. Like,
I get it though, she had
She is.
I'm gonna leave you guys to that. I need to go find Skrill. I gotta smoke some something.
Smoke? That's illegal.
So I would sneak out and try and
Yes, you're going to go outside of the city limits to engage in illegal activity.
I'm going for a fucking
I don't
walk.
think you should yell that.
Yeah, I'm just going for a walk.
There's a whole bunch of people that are just like,
Well, I don't want anyone thinking
We're
they're
rehearsing
gonna be
for a play. I
doing stuff in the
apologize.
town where it's
They are a
illegal, but
little
outside of the town
loud.
it's not illegal.
It's called
They're
Tabaxi on a hot tin roof.
Yeah,
give me a deception check.
great.
At disadvantage because you are drunk at this point.
The mendacity.
If I was a wizard,
You said a deception?
Yes, please.
you get disadvantage for what I just did.
Yeah, well, I already had disadvantage, so we're just gonna leave it at that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay. Let's see. It's a pretty toasty crowd. Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of them are buying it.
Shit.
Drinks for this table, your thing!
It's like, oh, you didn't beat me. He'll bring him over drinks.
Okay, I'm going to go for a walk now.
Okay.
You should probably pay for that round.
I set down 5 gold. That's enough. There you go.
I think that was enough.
That covers it.
We're good.
It's already drinking free for the night.
Yep.
We're so good.
Yeah, I would get up and like really heavily leaning on my stick, just be like, all right, let's go. I want chicken and waffles.
Alright.
And waffle.
I basically am walking like Jack
And
Sparrow at this point. Just...
Perfect.
Stepping outside, there is that sense of spices and cooked meats, and you know, a version of chicken and waffles probably wouldn't be that hard to find right now because you got your grain-based pastries and delicacies as well as your meats. So
I want fried dough and I want chicken.
doable.
Great.
Yeah, a turkey leg and some dough. That sounds great.
All right. Let me just do a little randomness here. So, 7 copper pieces.
Easy peasy.
It's not the best you've ever had, but given how drunk you are, it's probably the best thing you've ever had.
Can I do a con save now that I've eaten to see if that is soaked up
Sure,
any
go
of
ahead.
the shit?
Give me a con save. Book, if you'd like, we can reel back your drunkenness a little here if you want.
Nah,
to
not
take
a
one.
great sign.
Ooh,
Okay.
non-natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you start to definitely sober up a bit. You know, you guys sit down on a bench, take maybe a good 20-30 minutes, start to sober up. At least one of you. There's also plenty of street booze, so...
Oh, I drank a lot.
Let's go find the alley. Let's grill. I want to smoke some fucking devil's lettuce.
So you see, as you guys are kind of heading back towards kind of where you remember that direction.
Did you leave with them too, Rat?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm
Okay.
all by myself in the bar.
Okay.
You got a monkey.
Lawrence,
I
you
leave
like it?
immediately.
Make eye contact with the monkey, just like.
you guys will notice some hooded figures kind of walking through the center of the square and heading down the alley that you had originally come into town.
No.
Hooded figures.
The smoking alley.
Mhm.
Okay. Are they? Do I recognize them in my blind sense?
No, not with how dressed you are.
Great.
I would want
Bunch of wavy cloaks.
to like walk up towards it, but not necessarily to it, to see what they're gonna do.
Okay.
God's raid.
They all kind of pass through the illusory wall, and then stick your head through, or you're waiting to see what happens from behind the illusion?
Give it a minute.
Okay. There's a little bit of chuckling and laughing, and then you can hear some tinking of like flint and steel.
Oh, great. Yeah, then I'm going in.
Okay. And they basically light up like a small contained fire and start lighting off of that. And there's now a very fully formed bearded devil. Thank you for watching episode 13 of Fell Nightmares. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing in the comments down below. And if you can think of anyone who would enjoy this content, please pass these videos along to them so we can continue to share our wonderful story with others. Now, until next time, I hope that joy, peace, and kindness are with you. And until then, stay epic, my friend!